so why don't we just jump right on in and take a swing at League here. See if we get some good opens here. Dark Frontier. Oh boy, come on color, please. Oh my god. That is insanely good for our deck. We're playing Hooru, and that fits in perfectly. Also a bit of a shame because I already have 4 that I crafted, so that kind of sucks. But I mean, I guess we get the dust, so not the end of the world. Plus, we're happy that we have it. Can it be another one? Oh no, but I don't have any Aspect of Destruction yet, so that's actually pretty cool. I'm into it. Ooh, and a Snowmass Jotun, that's a great top end. Terryx is even pretty good. Test Pilot is fantastic. Emerald Coin is solid too. Hold Under is good. I'm not sure we'll play it, but man, we got some good stuff here. All right. Well, I mean, can't complain with 1 Lego being on color. And it's still possible that we could play Fire, I guess. It's not impossible anyway. Hey, what's going on, Mercurio? Good to see you, my friend. And stream's going well so far. We're 0-0, so no losses at least. How are you today, man? Hope you're doing well. Also, we got a couple of sweet pickups here. Got the Premonition Bolt girl, the Soothsayer, which fits right into this deck. I'm okay, work was really busy today. Well, sometimes that's better than being bored, right? But I guess if it's so crazy that it just like kills you, then it's not great. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Yeah, Soothsayer, an excellent addition to this deck. And like, I also opened an Aspect of Destruction, but I don't think that's gonna fit into any deck that I could possibly build here. It's just way too restrictive on the power. So I don't think we're going there, even though it's a pretty sweet card. I don't think we want Blade Barrier either. Even though it works with Test Pilot, I just don't think it's good enough. I think I like the Jotun better than the Vorlunk. Just because it's slightly cheaper if you shift it, and you mostly do want to shift it. Not to mention warp, so I think we can cut the Vorlunk here. We maybe can cut Court Mage. It's basically the exact same card as the Soothsayer, but Soothsayer is immensely better. What else do we add here? That might be it. We also got the Hold Under, which maybe we should play. It is interaction, so it seems like maybe it's reasonable to bring in here. Could probably just cut the Trailblaze for it. I think that's probably pretty good. Deck looks good because of the interaction compared to mine. Yeah, the interaction's actually pretty solid, and I do think Hold Under is a good addition. Hold Under seems really expensive. How many flyers do you have for Wild Cloud Snake? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Technically 4 on turn 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's pretty good. And we have them all the way up the curve as well, so it's not bad. Although it is kind of a middling unit, so we probably could cut that. Maybe we cut that and keep the 2-drop cantrip. It's been kind of underwhelming in most situations. I think I'm okay with that. Plus we have a ton of 2-drops. Guess that's why you're playing Portent Reader, Stalwart Silverwing. Yeah, that is true, which I guess if we cut the Cloud Snake, we don't really need these. We could cut 1 Portent Reader. I mean, I think Portent Reader is pretty solid because of the second sight, but maybe just having the cantrip by itself is a little bit better. Could also play this Cloud Snake Breeder instead of the thing that we were just talking about that I can't remember the name of for some reason. Portent Reader. Wait, how am I up to 47 now? What else did I bring in? A Tauride. Well, yeah, maybe we don't need the Breeder. It's probably okay without it. Go. We can probably cut these, at least one of them as well. I like the rest of our curve for sure. Maybe we don't even need the Read the Stars. Well, that's not even the one I wanted to bring in anyway. So this is probably fine as is. I definitely don't think we needed the Cloud Snake. It was never impressive. And even though we have a bunch of flyers, I think it's okay without it. Very happy to have gotten the Soothsayer. Very, very happy. Oh, and we have a changey. I kind of forgot about that. It's pretty sweet. So is there anything else we want to bring in here? I don't think so. The Vorlunk is fine. The Overwhelm is relevant, but I like the Jotun just because of the potential to warp it and the shift. And I don't think it's worth bringing in Rotorsmith for the Blade Barrier. We technically could kind of shift a little bit into more armor because we do have the Taured Test Pilot, but I'm not sure it's ever going to actually be good enough. And I don't think I want Scepter of Nobility. I think I have one weapon I can put on a unit. So I think this is probably the deck. I do love that we got Aspect of Destruction, but again, not sure I could even support fire anyway. Sweet card though. So, yep, I think this is the deck. And we will just see how it goes here. I'm 15 and 15, not overly worried about it. We're just gonna have some fun. Hopefully we find some Soothsayer. Oh, this hand's awful. This is much better. We can hopefully get in with this, and then we get Crafty. But Aspect is 7. Oh, that's right. And yeah, Tazbu, that's right. Okay, so Aspect is separate. Oh, the 5-drop is Godan, that's right. Okay. I don't know why I thought that was part of the cycle. So yeah, that is something different. Very relevant point. But even Godan hasn't seen play, so the same applies, I guess you could say. Or maybe, I don't know, I just remember I opened the 5 Shadow 1 in Draft Challenge and had like 8 Shadow cards in my pool. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, it's just really, really hard to get to, unless you have a bunch of dual power or straight up mono faction. It's so hard to pull off Unlimited. Like, I think you actually just have to go straight up mono faction. Well, we'll see. Maybe they won't block? Yeah, it's kind of obvious they would. It's not worth wasting the saddle up. I kind of think we just play Crafty anyway. Start pressuring them even more. The only playable rare legendary I opened was Jogo, the old one, and only got to play it once. Oh man, that's a bummer. Last night I finally found the Heretics Cannon. I think that's what it's called. The Overwhelm, double the attack of the thing when it swings. And I was very excited to have drafted it because it was my pack 1 pick 1, and I didn't see it until the very last game. I played it and it would have been lethal, and the guy had a blink in hand and bounced it and killed me in like 2 turns. It was so depressing. I was like, yes, I finally get to play it, and it was like a great top deck, and I was so excited, and then just got my whole world destroyed. I mean, it's basically a 4-mana 3/5 charge unlimited, which is fine, just not amazing. Yeah, that one's definitely, I think, pretty solid. Wait, what? Oh boy. That's a pretty good card. Alright. Is that a legend? Copperhall Bracers? That is a well-armed patrol indeed. It is a legend? Okay, yeah. That's a pretty good card, so I guess it's understandable. Guess we just silence this thing, so at least it's on the ground. But it doesn't do a whole lot for us. We need power. We need power pronto. Vodacon Staff? Are you kidding? Are you actually kidding? Yeah, we'll take it. Why do my opponents always have good stuff in sealed and I have this crap? I mean, I guess Kothon is pretty good. But come on. Does it even matter if we swing? Not really. I think we want to hold up the saddle up to kill this. And we can't do that if we play anything, so I think we just pass. I guess we could have done it here, but might as well save the thing while killing theirs. Not feeling great about this first game here. You have another legendary weapon. Phase out. Well, alright. I guess that's something you can do. So we are going to trade anyway, so we definitely should have swung, but that's okay. At least we got this here saddle up. And we also have a flyer coming in. That's a nice draw. Right, so let's stun this thing. Slow him down a bit. I really hope we draw a power. Certainly not 100% necessary, but it would be very nice.
The vault must be protected.
Okay. Well, if they want to trade here, it's fine. We pretty much just want to get the onslaught for some damage. Oh, forgot we didn't have 6. That's fantastic. Alright, well, I guess we just play Kothon then, and play this as a 2-2. I really wish we had gotten our 6th power. 3-6, we'll just let it go, I think. Living example, alright. Well, our guy's back. Now we have big old flyer. We can also Kothon next turn. We could have done that this turn, but I think it's fine the way we've done it here. We got the air lockdown, we got the ground lockdown. I think we're in okay shape now. And not really threatened by burn necessarily. But I mean, considering the quality of their rares and legends so far, it seems plausible they have some way to punch through here. Just hope they don't draw it, I guess. Order of the Spire. Ooh. Hold under. Oof, man, I really wish that would kill this, but it doesn't. So we're just going to use Kothon's ability. Kind of unfortunate it doesn't buff it, but it's not the end of the world. And I think we... If we swing here, they just bounce it. It doesn't do anything for us, so I think we just pass. And I think next turn we'll hold up the snowball to kill that through a block here, which I'm assuming they will try to do here. I guess the alternative would be... Well, we're not drawing a power, so yeah, no. I think that is the plan currently. They have a fast spell. Not sure what it would be, but it's good to know. You will deal 5 with hold, then snowball. Oh, that's true. That's very true. Okay, we can do that next turn. I didn't even actually think about that. I was just like, oh no, we're short. That does in fact work, which is quite nice indeed. To clear the air of blocker. Actually, they might have a pump spell. Guess we knew that. It'd be some kind of other interaction though. It's not necessarily a pump spell, but it could be. Safe return. That seems odd to me. But okay. Yeah, it should be fine. Just get in with everything here. So they're down to 4. Looking pretty good. Hey, what's up, Denwop? How are you tonight? Good to see you, man. I mean, you gotta have something pretty good. Okay, well, that's pretty good. So they can chump, take 6, gain 2, and lose. We also have a snowball. It sure looks to me like we've got it, but maybe they have something in hand. Back from job, and you? I'm doing well, man, thank you. Just having a nice chill evening with you lovely folks. Sir? I don't think you can block that way to live through this. I don't think they can block any way to live through this, but yeah, they figured it out. Seems a little excessive to play the 20 tiebreakers on stream. Just a lot. I would much rather use that time drafting, because I take a lot more stock in drafts than I do League. It would have been nice to play the Soothsayer, of course, but we couldn't play that hand. This one's also not incredible, but I think it'll be okay. I think we need one more primal for the Shalook Captain. I think that might be the only double primal we have. So I need to remember to play primal so I can actually Portent Reader here. I make that mistake all too many times. Alright. All too often? I think that's the more appropriate nomenclature. Do we just play it and not do the thing? I don't know what we would want to discard of this. I think we just play it and skip. Because it's nice to get that spell, but I don't want to give up a power. I don't want to give up any of this. So for that specific reason, we're just going to play it. And it eats a snowball, so that is fine. And not just going to play Kozlo Diplomat. That's definitely not where we're hoping to be. I'm not sure this is a relevant silence target. I think we're just going to let it go for now. Hopefully we find a better silence target in the near future. Skywalk Instructor. Alright, well we're gonna play this. Might as well stun this. It's something to do this turn. We can pick it up with the Instructor next turn.
Proud to serve.
Yep. Got your soldier here.
Form is everything.
So we put that in the air. I mean, he could have some way to pump this up. It's probably gonna kill Skywalk if he does. Oh, that is gonna become a frog. Ooh, Soothie. Soothie has arrived. Well, Soothie will be coming down next turn. We gotta go ahead and get rid of that boy. And I think it's fine now to just silence this, just in case they have some way to renown it and try to kill these flyers. I would prefer to prevent that. And they can get him for 5, but I mean, we have a faster clock in the air anyway. Not to mention we got Soothie coming down next turn. There's the Jotun Hurler. Okay, Defiance on Skywalk, yep. I mean, it's just a stun, so it's not really the end of the world.
A glimpse into the future. I see troubled skies ahead.
We have one on top? No, we're not quite that lucky. Although, man, it is such a high percentage when it's in a 45 card deck versus 75. And so there were 31 cards previously. So that's a pretty high percentage of those cards in the deck. It's like, what? Alright, not expecting that. I was about to try to do math and I aborted that attempt. Because math is for blockers and we all know it. Ooh, it only has 2, that's actually kind of pathetic. So we're just going to play Toride, twist it up. I don't think it's worth swinging yet, just kind of prevent them from getting in at us. I mean, we could have, but I don't think it's that valuable yet. Alright, shield, sure. Just a stun, not really the end of the world. think we just take the damage. They have a fast spell there too? It looked like there was a pause. So let's twist this. We twist it again. Only does 3. I want to polymorph this and then use the hold under eventually. But we can't do that yet. I think we do just twist it one more time. And I think we might as well attack. Like, we can just jump this, it's not a big deal. And Soothsayer's gonna come back on next turn. Definitely had a pause. Okay, thank you, Walnut. Appreciate that. And I think it was 2 or 3 power open, so it could be any number of things. You take a heap of damage here, it's fine. We're gonna limit that to 4. Bright Mace Paladin. Sure. Ooh, Prembolt. Nice. So, while we could Prembolt and hold under to kill this, I think I'd rather kill this just in case they have a way to give it lifesteal. Oh, and we have another one on top. That is fantastic. But we can actually... Huh. We actually could use hold under on this after we Changey Stick. But we want to Changey Stick this. So I think we are just going to Prembolt and hold under. And then we'll use Changey Stick for something else in a future turn. Man, those bolts are sweet. Just warped 2 in a row. So awesome. 3 open, I believe, so not really able to narrow down anything specific. Yeah, definitely. It could have been a lot of things. But yeah, it's definitely good to know that they have a trick. That is the main thing to focus on here. We have information. And information is very powerful. Board of the Soothsayer, sure. I think we are just going to polymorph this, even though it's a bit pathetic. Alright, sure. Well, we're facing down 3 damage a turn. We have a Dust Grader. I mean, I think it was worth it because we could have done some extra twisting in future turns. Didn't end up working out for us. And we're drawing only power, which is just fantastic. It's exactly what I wanted. I think we might actually be dead now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have to block the 4/4 or we're dead. Hey, how's it going tonight, T-Feek? Good to see ya. And also, hey Walnut, I think I forgot to say hey to you. Hope you're doing well as well. Alright. Well, it's 2 things we could play, but we're still really dead. We block here, we take 3, and we die. Is there a chance they don't see it? Yeah, it seems unlikely. Well, it was a good game. Just did not quite get there. They had exactly the right amount of interaction, and that'll happen. Are you going to draft tonight? I absolutely will be drafting. We're going to finish up these leaderboard games for League, and then we're going to be drafting the entirety of the rest of the stream tonight. So yes, absolutely. And this hand is fantastic. We can play everything. Hey, thanks so much for that raid last night. Absolutely, Gibbon. Happy to do it. I really enjoy your stream, even though I'm usually not able to watch it because it's pretty late for me, but certainly do enjoy it, and very happy to show some love to an excellent streamer and drafter such as yourself. I think we just go Kothon here.
Tell me, what do you see?
What do you see? Flickerling. Guess he sees a Flickerling. We could have done Trickle Scholar first, I guess. Let's do it now, though. What do we get? Endurance. No, it already had Endurance, so that worked out. I suppose it's really not all that relevant on 1/1s or 2/1s. But I guess we put it on Silverwing because it's got a little extra value. And 2 endurance units is pretty solid.
Must hold the direwood.
I don't love that. Don't love that at all. Oof. I really like that, but I wish we had power for it. So, I think we Dusk Raider, because then we give it Berserk, which is sensational. Then we Silver Wing. We could swing here, it does absolutely nothing for us, so we'll pass. And we really hope there's a Jotun hiding, or a power hiding under the Jotun here. Would be quite excellent indeed. Gonna pump it up again. Okay. It was kind of a weird time to do it. Like, I understand why they did it, but kind of weird timing. Come on, power. Sweet. Ooh, they're gonna be scared of this guy. Be very afraid, opponent. Can we get him down to 10 before this comes off? Probably not. I think the chances are low, but we'll see. Maybe if we find the Shilluk Captain, we'll have a chance in that endeavor. Unfortunate we cannot flash freeze that. It's actually very unfortunate. So I think we're going to do this. Since they're both fast, we'll just wait. So we might not need to do anything here. Find the way, yeah? So if they get in with both of these, I think we're gonna do a bunch of blocking on this. Even though we'll lose our 2/2s and this guy, I guess. Swinging with everything. Huh. Alright, well, I think we're just gonna stun these. And block, block, block. And we do lose our stuff. We do get the revenge trigger though. We already have Berserk on the most relevant unit we have. That is very unfortunate. Incredibly so, actually. That's actually really good though. Now we got our Soothie. And second sight's gonna be pretty solid here. But we'll pass. I think rephrasing that question to, can we not lose it to Moonstone Vanguard until our guy emerges might be appropriate. Yeah, I think that's correct, Mom. And also, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Whenever I play Moonstone Vanguard, it dies to Gundown. Whenever my opponent plays Moonstone Vanguard, I get stuck on 2 power. Yeah, that sounds about right. So yeah, definitely second sight. Wait, why didn't they play the... Oh, is this on... Wait, what happened? I'm so confused right now. Why didn't they play the Moonstone Vanguard? It's kind of odd. 14... Ooh, okay, that's why. Well, that's pretty rough. I mean, we do get to play it again, though. I guess I should have known that based on them not replaying it. But I mean, they could have bounced it anyway, right? And what, are we not going to swing with it?
It's written right here.
Gonna say that 5 power fast spell? Yeah, I mean, I guess that was it. What are the odds that we have another one hiding underneath this? Seems pretty low, but I'm gonna be really sad if we kill this and then there is one. I guess we'll see. Ah, damn it. Of course there was. Because that's how rules work. Man, that's frustrating. I guess we should have just taken a chance. Really unfortunate. I think we're just gonna have to pass. If we luck out and there's another one underneath that as well, then we'll be in great shape because we can kill this. Ugh. Ugh. I don't appreciate that at all. That's actually really good. Come on, another bolt underneath, please. Please, deck. No such luck. Yep. That, I think, will be the game. We block here, we take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can premonition bolt this. We block here, we take 7, 8, 9, 10. Block here, we take 9. So I guess we kill this. Still not a way to win the game from here. Unless we get very, very lucky, which I don't know what we could luck into that would save us here. That Vanguard getting Dark Returned was so brutal. And a Dread, wow. Alright. That's something, I guess. That was indeed quite dreadful. Ooh, alright, we got our order. We're gonna keep this and hope we draw power for the next 3 turns, actually. Because that actually would be good for us. So we got 2-drop, 3-drop, and then we just need some power to pump this guy up. Would be super cool, nice. Alright. So next turn we order. Hopefully it doesn't die, although now that I've said that, it definitely will. And then we can saddle up and then play the power, so it becomes a 10-10. Which is pretty great. We're gonna swing first. Alright, they do not have a fast spell. That is good information to be aware of. And we're definitely gonna saddle up and make it a 10-10, if that's a possibility here. Probably have a Slay, or an Extract, of course. Why wouldn't they? Man, I just cannot catch a break. Well, we did actually draw only power like I wanted to, but obviously the thing we wanted the power for is now gone. Ah, feels bad, feels bad.
Steady archers.
Target Collar, Copper Hall Herald, sure. Ooh, Spotter's nice.
Location 42 by 23.
Spotter's very nice, actually. So we can block here, they're not going to swing with it though. The next turn we can saddle up on this, although I'm sure that's also going to die, now that I said something. They are just 2 colors, makes sense. Alright. Jeez. I need to stop saying anything. No matter what, my opponent has exactly something to mess up what I'm trying to do. But only when I say something about it. And we're not going to kill this 1-1, it's pointless. Yeah, you go right ahead, we'll take 2. I just need to stop surmising what my opponent will be doing, because it's always exactly the thing that I say it's going to be. Maybe just not putting it out there will prevent it from happening. That's some kind of philosophical thing, right? Or positive thinking or something. I guess in this case, negative thinking. So we kill this with that, or we kill this maybe? Probably better to kill the 3-2, I think. I don't really care about the ground in this position. I think it's worth it to warp off the top. Get rid of that. They could have a pump spell. Would be pretty obnoxious. Devour. Okay, that's fine. And we might as well get in the air. They're upgrading my mod power so I grow stronger. Is that a... Did they make some kind of change to what mods can do? Alright, merchants. New ways for me to pause chat. Oh yeah, I did see that. That's funny. Sweet Legend opponent. So, I think we're gonna mask. Put it here. Kill this. And then we'll only swing with this. That way we have a blocker for this. Probably would have been nice to keep Defiance up, actually. I think it's fine to trade here, though. This is gonna get really scary very quickly. And also, hey, Aggro Craig, how you doing tonight? Did you end up getting into the stress test on WoW Classic? You didn't? Oh no. That's unfortunate. I guess maybe it was a little too stressful for the servers after all, huh? Now all servers are down for login? Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's good that they're stress testing, right? It's kind of what it's for. So we're gonna chump here and trade here. Because it keeps this alive for one more turn, and we can kill another thing with it. Not to mention we get Defiance when they try to crack back, so it seems pretty good. Back for more. Well, we just kill that, so seems a little odd, but sure. I mean, I guess it would have stayed alive because we were going to kill this instead, so it does make some amount of sense, just kind of strange. I don't think I'm interested in snowballing that still. Just gonna pass here. They tested my stress. 3 more months until it's live. So close. Hey, Orange Skippy, how are you tonight? Good to see ya. Did we want to Defiance this? So we can saddle up, but I think we want to saddle up on offense instead. And while I don't think this is an amazing Defiance target, it's also pretty fine. They're paying for their crimes. I mean, they haven't really presented a better Defiance target yet, so I think it's okay. So we kill this. I think we get in, and I think we might as well saddle up here. Just get some big old damage in. Then we got our Crafty coming down. Probably just gonna immediately pitch whatever it is. Polymorph, yeah, that's fine. The Flash Freeze is more valuable, because we want the tempo play. You're only swinging the 1/1 and you expect us to block. This must be an onslaught trigger. But I wasn't gonna risk that they had the pump spell of some sort. So they got, what, Diplomat, 3 power, and an Albatross? The Albatross hurts a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. So this puts them down to 7. So we have a 2-turn clock, unless they can kill it, of course, which, now that I've said that, of course they will. So they have 6 Eviscerates in hand, which is absolutely possible. Yep, taking that damage. So clock is now very much slower. Yeah, we're gonna have to pass and play it on defense. Vara's really starting to annoy me. Are you talking about baby Vara? Because she is pretty annoying. I will give you that. Well, that's infuriating in the worst way. Cheeky fire. Not excellent. Not excellent at all. Photographer.
I know it's around here somewhere.
Teriax is pretty sweet. Still can't kill this, unfortunately, but setting up for at least a decent block on it next turn. Feels like she's in every deck. One that makes you kill one of your units. Yeah. Yeah, that is Baby Vara, or at least as she's affectionately known. Wait, what? Oh, the ultimate. Yikes. Oh, yeah, we'll take 5. Yeah, she is pretty heavily played. There's no doubt about that. And she can definitely be frustrating to play against as well, so I understand your pain. think we just pass here. Leave up the maximum amount of blockers to get this out of the way. She's pretty big for a baby. She definitely is.
Make each bullet count.
She's not even that much smaller than the non-baby version either. Alright, the Jotun is fine. Guess we might as well do this while we have a thing in hand. Don't be reckless. Killer? Oh yeah. Get out of here. Wait, do we die to Nightfall? Or no, we're coming off of night on their turn? I think we wait, because then we can use this to kill or something immediately next turn. This will inevitably kill us, though. I don't think we have any life gain. Oh yeah, definitely should have attacked the endurance unit. That is accurate, although I'm not sure it matters here. But you're certainly correct about that. And also, hey Extinction, how are you tonight? Ooh, okay. That puts us out of range of death. So we're gonna have to go ahead and do that, and twist twice. So we're out of range of death. That is a good thing. So they would need a combination of Nightfall and the 2 damage from the lifesteal guy. Alright, cool. Not shifted. Kill this. Might as well use the ability as well. Can probably start getting in with more than just this. I think we leave some stuff back though, so we can chomp if we need to. Maybe we should just get in with the endurance. I don't want to play it too fast and end up getting screwed because of it. Certainly not the best spot to be in, but we're not dead yet, so that's a plus. We're going to need to deal with this in some way, and I don't know what that way is. Power is not that way. Maybe we're okay to swing the 4/4 as well? I think so. That makes it a 3-turn clock. Obviously they can do something with the 5/7 to shorten the clock. Oh, they have a barrel through? Yeah. Well, it still trades even though they get the unit. So not too bad for us. Getting pretty lucky that the Alchemist guy has not come back up the top. Oh, Shalook. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. So 3, 6, 9, 13? So close. Alright, so we have it next turn. I think we just swing with these. Well, wait, so we're gonna have 2 blockers in the air, 2 on the ground. I think we can push with, maybe just with these 3, just for a little extra protection. We're still kind of on the razor's edge here, and I don't want to risk anything, but I think we might have gotten there. Yes. So block and block. Maybe we should have overblocked a little more. Seems fine though. That puts them back up to 11. We still win in the air by a lot. Yeah, sweet. Whew. Alright, we got there. Ah, man, this is close. It's so risky just having 1-on-1 when you don't have all 2 drops. Like, the last hand was fine with that, because we had literally all 2 drops besides. This is much better. Shalook's gonna rat in her hand for a while, that's okay. I think we're gonna go Dusk Raider first, makes the most sense. Nice, that's a pretty good draw actually. Puts us 2 power draws away from Shalook. Next draw phase would be sweet if it was action and power. Not quite. That's okay. Still have a lot we can do here. I think we Tranquil Scholar first. See what we get. Deadly. Ooh. So if we put Deadly on Shalook, it doesn't really do that much for us. I feel like the Snowslinger is a bit better target just because it'll be on the ground and potentially block something big. Where Shalook will be able to block most things in the air regardless. I don't think it having Deadly is tremendously relevant. And getting with both of these, opponent being slow is also very nice. We certainly are curving out here. Alright. Cupbearer. Yep. Flash freezing doesn't seem amazing in this spot. I think we will just skywalk on this, and then might as well swing both of these. If they want to trade, completely fine. Not concerned with that a bit. And now we get the snowball. No good targets for it yet, of course, but we will find one, I'm sure. Face is one of those potential targets. We've got 8 in the air, 9 with the snowball, and 13 with this. Ooh. Well, alright, they gain a lot of life. Can we win here? 14. Oh yeah, we definitely can. And it's not a good chance with that hand. How often are there non-league events? I think it's like once a month-ish. Something like that. I think it depends on... Well, so do you count the ECQs? Because they have those once a month. Or at least they have been. So if you count ECQs, this hand's not great, by the way. It's fine, but not fantastic. If you count the ECQs, it's basically once a month. Although I'm not sure how they're doing those going forward, because I think they're done with those for a little while anyway, until Worlds is over. And then other events, I think, are usually also once a month, but they haven't had as many recently because of the ECQs, I think. Could be wrong about that. Somebody in chat probably knows better than I do. I really hate giving up any of this, honestly. I think we're just going to take the Terrax to the bin. Are there rewards for ECQs? Yes, there are. I think it's like 30 or 35 packs depending on where you finish. So you definitely get pretty decent rewards from ECQs for sure. Like it's worth your value even if you don't play, because you get 30 packs guaranteed. So you definitely get the value back out of it. And there's a chance you can win, like, I think it's like $2,000 or something like that if you win it all, which obviously is very difficult to do, but certainly possible. Berserk, please. Double damage, oh hell yeah. It's basically Berserk. Yeah, might as well get in. So they're probably gonna hit us for 6 here. Not a big deal. Dispel's a little annoying, but at least it's not on this. Hi, babe. Love you. Yeah, we'll take the damage. Changey will be good in the future. Not on this turn, though. Definitely gonna Jotun. And now I think we hold back. We can trade here, and maybe they'll stop drawing power someday. Not this day. We absolutely will trade here. So this is potentially a guaranteed 10.
Well, it's
It's not exactly that, because they could have some kind of interaction. I'm sure they do. Drawing power here is really good. This is not the most ideal Skywalk Instructor target, but it is our only, so we might as well do it. Kinda hate that. Kinda hate that a lot. Yeah, we just gotta chump. Do not want to give them a 5/5. And unfortunately, polymorphing doesn't actually change anything, except that it's smaller and easier to block, I guess. Oh, well, that's another polymorph. Interesting. So, I think we might as well still do this. And hold it back to block, so we can at least block there. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, but that's fine. We need a Shalook, or, I mean, really any of our action, just not power.
Why, hello.
Yeah, you steal nothing, that's fine. Only one, huh? I guess they can't really swing with the flyer. They should, though. I mean, we would have to block here unless we want to give them a 5/5, so that seems wrong to me, but who am I? Alright, well, we did get in for 10. We had to do it there. I think we play Portent just as a chumper. And we might as well polymorph here, so it's not deadly. Secret pages, not scary. Alright, so we trade here, we eat this, 3, 4, 5, 6, not dead. And I mean, if we find some way to interact with... Okay, they're changing their mind here, just the 3. Interesting, okay. Evo T, sure. I would be incredibly happy if we did not drop power anymore. It's because I mentioned drawing power. That's just what it is.
Wasted on the young.
Okay. We don't have any way to deal with this currently. Silverwing's just gonna die to the disfigure thingy, whatever the hell that's called. Is that what it's called? Yep, disfigure. So we're in a tough spot.
Youth is wasted on the young.
Sure. Well, if we keep drawing power, we're in an amazing spot. That's all I've ever wanted. Just only power, please. Do you think reverse psychology works on a deck of electronic cards? My guess is no, but science may think otherwise. Just swing with everything, dude. Come on. I think we would absolutely be dead here if they swung. It does, I've tested it. Okay. Oh, it did. Oh my goodness. How about that? The problem here is we just have no way to force through enough damage to win. We play the mask. I guess we put it here, but we actually can't even swing or we're dead. We're gonna have to kill that thing. I think we just pass. Getting in for 5 just gives them one less blocker to deal with, so it doesn't work out for us. Alright, they still had a way to kill the thing. And, bro, swing in.
The shadows hide us.
Thank you. Alright, so we have to jump the flyer, I think? So we block here. And here, I guess. 2, 4, 6, or 5, 6, 7 exactly. Yeah. And there's no way to block it better. They got us. I mean, I think they had us a couple turns ago. They should have been swinging. Blech. I hate this hand. Honestly, I don't even care if you stream snipe Extinction. It's not gonna matter too much. Alright, I really don't want to draw power deck. I want to draw anything other than power. Oh, it worked! Alright, that's so far 100% on the reverse psychology working on the deck. I'm starting to believe in Craig's hypothesis. Conflagrate is obnoxious, but I understand. I didn't use the reverse psychology there, so that would be why that happened.
I know it's around here somewhere.
Draw, and then I think we just discard Terry Axe. Hi! Hey, there we go. Soothy. What? Are you a weirdo?
I see troubled skies ahead.
Alright, so we've got a lot of premonition bolts now, which I like. I like that less than the premonition bolts. Hey, how's it going tonight, Royalty? Good to see ya. Cool, flying? Yeah, we'll get this guy flying. Why not? What else do we do? I think we put the weapon here. And then we might as well swing here. I want to keep both blockers just in case. Damn, I missed a hell of a draft. Soothsayer, Kothan, and Changey. Yeah, this was one hell of a draft, man. It's so good that we have things that are not even in the format. That's how good I am at draft. And also, hey Jakeless, how are you tonight? Good to see you. Yeah, this is League. This is League. We're wrapping up week 3 of League, and then we are going to move on to draft. It's looking like they have some way to remove this thing, or something anyway, so it seems like it was a good plan to keep 2 blockers for the flyer. This makes a 1-2? 2-2, okay. Interesting. Certainly not a bad card at all. Would love to find anything other than power deck. I really don't want a power. It's the last thing I want. Suppose I should have double blocked here. Would that have even done it? Yeah, it would have. That's okay. I mean, we get the saddle up out of their deck. Seems okay to me. That's 3 for 3 on reverse psychology. I'm a firm believer that it works on decks. I'll tell you what, deck, I would really hate to drop power here, so please don't give us power. That's really not what I want. Okay, it didn't work. We're 3 for 4 though, 75%. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. There it is. Alright, well I'm okay getting rid of the Valkyrie. It's not that great. Oh, I forgot to have flying too, that's sweet. Yeah, this is League Jagless, yeah. Fell asleep last night. How'd the bomb draft go? The Justice Time one? So the Justice Time one, we ended up 5-3, and then we followed it up with, man, what was the last draft? I can't remember what we drafted. Oh, it was Rakano, and I pack one, pick one, a Heretics Cannon? I think that's what it was called, right? The Overwhelm thing. And the only time I got to play it, I got massively blown out. And we went 4-3 with that deck, so ended up 5-3 and 4-3, so it was definitely a good night of drafting. We'll be taking that damage.
We all change.
Diplomat. Well, that's frustrating. Not the end of the world. Because we get to do this, pump this, kill this. We get him for 7 and we have lethal in the air next turn. And we don't actually have a way to save the weapon, but we don't really care. As long as they don't have a way to kill our flyer, we are good to go. So we're just going to take this damage. Not mash this no block button hard enough. Duelist Blade. Well, that is a way to kill it. Yep. Portent Reader. Now we'll play the Jotun here. That is a pretty much guaranteed way to win the game in 3 turns. Well, now it's not. They get to kill our 4/4 too. That's frustrating. We actually are dead now. Man, that turned on a dime, didn't it? Wow. Well, I mean, when your opponent gets it, they just get it, you know?
The spirits speak it so.
So we can, well, they kill one of our things, we can block, we take a bunch, and we die. Still though, this is a pretty nutty league deck you got. I'm all over the place with mine. Royal Guardian is not a good Lego in limited format. What is Royal Guardian? I don't actually remember that card. Yeah, they figured it out. You need some camera time? We'll bring him on. Let him say hi to chat. Come on, bud. Asking ya.
Yeah, you gotta look at the We're working on our stage presence.
Yeah, he's a little shy, guys. He's a sweet boy. He's probably not comfortable being held that way.
No, he hated that.
That's a redraw. 10/10, tribute, you gain health equal to the number of cards in your void. Infiltrate, create and draw Hall of Lost Kings. Wow, that is a hell of a card. But yeah, it seems like that's really difficult to pull off. Getting to 10 is pretty difficult for the most part, let alone 10 with 3 time. Let the cat play my punt less. Yeah, that's probably accurate actually. Although I feel like I've been playing pretty tightly tonight. I don't think I've made many mistakes, surprisingly. It's not the usual MO of this channel.
My life for Argentort.
Bring it on!
Shorthorn. All in Oni. What are we getting milled with here? Yeah, that's fine. We need one more time, or Justice Source. I think we're just gonna suit it up. Try to get some maximum damage in here. Yeah, Theo's a pretty talented Eternal player, so you guys are not wrong about that. I think we do this and we'll crafty if we get in. Looks like we're not getting in. Oh, okay. I suppose that's fine. They seem to be desperate for power, I guess. I kind of do want to keep this Teriax. We're just going to dump the power. It's fine. Do any of you guys have any semi-budget deck recommendations? I personally do not, but I'm sure someone in chat does. I know that Rakano Aggro is relatively budget friendly, and even some builds of Skycrack Aggro are pretty budget friendly as well. So you might try to look at something along those lines. Okay. Yeah, we can do this. I guess we just stun the 2/1. Pass. Yeah, Rakano Aggro definitely pretty budget friendly. There's a budget Ixten that's pretty decent I played with this week. Nice, that sounds pretty cool. Like an Ixten Blitz probably. Some dude posted a Dino deck with only 4 legends. Nice. Also, hey Omega Tenkin, how are you tonight? Ugh. I don't like that one bit. I think we're just gonna play crafty and pass. Only need a plate. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Just the 1 plate, right? In the market?
Stay alert.
I guess 5 if you count market. I mean, that's not even that bad either. 5 legends. Haunting Even Scream, not bad, pretty budget as well. Certain builds definitely are. My build is not very budget friendly of Even. So I guess we swing 2 here. Double blocking seems odd to me, but sure. I'll play this and kill this one. We're just gonna have to keep letting this in, because otherwise they're gonna permanently get rid of this, and I would prefer that to not happen. I guess maybe if we block there, then they just kill this one, or they make this a 0-2 flyer. So maybe that's okay. We are gonna get in the air though. So yeah, I think we do go here actually, because then it will do its revenge, then they get the trigger, and probably 0-2? Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Alright, well we have all the power we'll ever need for the rest of our lives. Xenon Augury. Yeah, sure. If they swing in, we could blow them out with the barrel through, or we just get it with Defiance. Defiance seems more efficient. We want to use this on offense if we can. Okay. I mean, we don't have enough power. We need many more power. I'd like to draw every single power I have in my deck. We're really trying reverse psychology with the deck tonight. Okay, so far we're 4 for 5. That's a solid 80% record on the reverse psychology front. Just drew every power you had? Oh man. Yeah, that is not exactly where you want to be. We are well on our way to doing that here. I prefer to stop doing that though. Is that a 5-drop? Yeah. Changey? Well, that's pretty fantastic. Boom. You are a frog. We can even leave Defiance up. Super sweet. So they're at 14. We've got 10 in the air. Oh, we're so close. Spear, huh? Yeah, it's fine. On the 0-2. Sure. Oh, it can't kill anything else. Of course. Of course. How could I be so silly? Yeah. Wait. So this is a 3. This is a 3. Yeah, we'll kill this. Get out of here.
You will pay for your crimes.
Seems odd. If it were me, I would have waited until after combat, do those swings, play the spear, and maybe get rid of this Kothon, because I would not have known to not block there. Oh my. That was pretty excellent. Well, it doesn't really matter if we stun, but we will. I did it once while still proccing Relic Courier. Who's supposed to draw the top power of your deck? Wow, that is actually the worst. Because that's kind of the whole point of Courtier. You're talking about the... What is that thing called? Something Courtier, I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, the literal whole point of that card is to get the power off the top of your deck so that you don't draw it. So you had just a ridiculous run of power on top of your deck, apparently. You want to know how the market works. So depending on which one is in the deck, if it's a merchant, you can have any card in your market, as long as you don't already have 4 cards in your deck of that same card. If it's a black market, so if you have smugglers, it cannot be a card that you have in your main deck in the market. And you get up to 5 cards in the market, and when you play the merchant, you swap a card in your hand to get a card from the market. You don't have to, it's a May ability. And it's really good for just getting whatever you need when you need it. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the Teriax here. very expensive and we're low on power. Alright, sweet. We found the power. So you use it to get a card that will help in the exact board state you have. Yes, that is exactly right. And it may not always be a perfect situation in terms of like, there may just not be something in your market that can deal with what you need, but that is the intention of the market, is to give you that flexibility of having what you need when you need it. And for the most part, that is exactly what it is. Alright, come on, bolt on top. Do it. Bolt on top. Come on. Do it. Ah, it's alright. We have the Defiance for this eventually. As long as it doesn't get Aegis, we're good. It does not get Aegis. It does have Quick Draw. It's a little sketchy. Not the end of the world. Did not swing. Very interesting. Still not a bolt on top. Frustrating. Still in an okay spot though. They may be waiting until they can give it Aegis. Guess we'll have to see. Most people just use it to grab a consistency card, or a lot of people. Yeah, there's definitely, I mean, the nice thing about it is there's so many options for what you can do with the market.
You will pay for your crimes.
Like some decks will put a banner in there so that you have a guaranteed power when you need it, which is sweet.
Don't try to run.
I think we do this one. Keep getting in. Still need 20k more shift. Ooh, that is quite a bit of shifty. Do you have any shinies that you can dust for Shiftstone? I almost always will go for like garbage legendary shinies that I have. Something along those lines, or even just shiny rares if I already have a set. Should have a bunch from Twitch drops. Yeah, that's definitely a good place to start. Kind of a suspect swing when you have a weapon, but sure. Ooh, close to being able to just play and ultimate Kothon, but not quite there. 20k shift for Rakano. Yeah, that seems a little expensive for the Rakano deck. Do you just have like none of the cards? Certainly possible. I guess the whole cost could be that much. Yeah, we'll take that. I mean, we're pretty far ahead in the race so far.
I'll gladly join the fray.
Rallying Sergeant gonna even the playing field a bit.
Victory!
Oh. So I really want to warp this, but I would love to get rid of this. I also want to ultimate this, but we'll do that next turn. I'll make that a 1-1. They did a lot of work to get that, so that's going to be frustrating for them. And then, yeah, we know we have the Jotun. We can just play it. I'm not sure we want to shift it. Maybe we do. Puzzle Battle Mage, okay. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Ooh. Well, thank you so much, Hold Under. I will play you off the top. We're gonna leave the 1-1 back to chump. And then we're gonna have the Jotun down next turn. And then we can put this in the air. Actually, no, we put this in the air and win, right? 6, 7, 11? So if they have a way to kill one of our things, that'll be frustrating, but if they don't, we should be able to win next turn. And even without the 1-1s, we can chump with the 1-1, and then we get in for a bunch. Okay, well, that's off the table now. So we are going to chump with the 1-1 still. And definitely just playing the Jotun, of course. Ooh, Shaluk. Maybe that changes the equation a bit. Maybe not, though. Yeah, Yeah, we'll play this not shifted. Pass the turn. Could we have swung there? I guess we could have, but I don't want to risk they have some kind of pump. We want to block and block here. I barely have anything from sets 2 to 5. Okay. Yeah, that would explain it. But I mean, if you're looking for like your first like really competitive deck, which Rakano certainly is that, I think if you like feel comfortable with it at least, dusting a bunch of your stuff to give yourself enough just to get that first deck, that'll go a long way in being able to build your collection, because then you can start like grinding Gauntlet or, you know, ranked and use what you get from rewards there to continue building. And then eventually you get to the point where you have enough cards and or things that you don't care about that you can dust and then be able to craft pretty much any deck you want. Which is obviously the ideal spot to be in. Frustrating, but we got a double block here. Kills the flyer, it's fine. I've maxed my Gauntlet rank. I mean, don't you still get decent rewards for playing Gauntlet even if you're maxed? I don't actually know for a fact if it is good, but it seems like it. I mean, you probably get some kind of reward, right? Maybe you don't, I could be wrong. I definitely should have warped that first and then done the draw discard. That was definitely bad. They have a pump spell. They have exactly saddle up. Oh, Mighty Strikes, okay. I don't think it would have mattered anyway. I'm not sure what our top card was, but that was a slight punt there. Oh, Flash Freeze was on top? Yeah. Okay. It was a big time punt. I think that would have saved us, actually. Like, the chances that even if we had won that and this one, that we'd be in top 500 are basically 0. But it certainly was a punt, so I deserve it. I'm not even sure why I did it that way. That was really stupid. Ugh. Hey, 0.66 per hour. That is okay with me. Hey, what's going on, Barry Dan? How you doing tonight? Or this morning, I guess, for you. Hold under will be good eventually, I guess. Yeah, I'll take 3.
You can feel them beneath the stone.
Okay. What does this do again? Makes a 3-1. Well, we can kill the 3-1 with this snowball if we get in, right? So I guess if they want to trade, it's fine. Ooh. We just saddle up? We have nothing else going on. I guess we do. Obviously not amazing for a saddle up, but we quite literally have nothing else going on. Oh god. Well, that Sarasaur is a very, very good polymorph target. So we'll go ahead and do that. Jump is fine. And I guess we can use the hold under to kill this. I'm not sure I want to, but I guess that is kind of our only thing we have going on here. And killing a deadly thing is good. Well, now we can kill the 2/5 instead. I think we do just shift this. Hopefully they continue not drawing power, although since I said it, they definitely drew power. Alright. That's scary. Ooh, okay. So hold under here. Might as well get him for 2. If they really want to kill the 2-2 with their 1-2, that's 100% fine. I have no qualms about that. Just woke up, no coffee yet? Well, get you some coffee, man. Ooh, I don't really want you to have that, actually. Can you stop? You put that back in your deck, please? I guess they're a long way from actually making it huge, but still scary. We'll do this, put it here. Kill this. This is getting an unblockable anyway, so we might as well swing in for 15. So there's actually no way to save this because of that, so it's fine. I guess if they want to have some kind of way of killing this with a block, yeah, they're going to keep it back. Okay. Well, I guess I should have considered that before I actually did that. I think it's still okay, though. I mean, we have a 2-turn clock in the air. Or do we? They might have like a mob rule. Seems like they probably do. Guess it could be a conflagrate maybe, which we just played right into. But I think gaining a couple armor is still fine. Yeah, so it was conflagrate. That's okay. I mean, we've got the win this turn unless they have something. Horn doesn't do it. Yep, sweet. Alright. Wait, when did I hit caps lock? Yeah. Good question. Alright, so we ended up 5-5, which could have been 6-4. It actually should have been 6-4. But I did have a pretty bad punt there. I honestly think there's no way this is going to stand. And even if we had gotten one more win, I really don't think we'd be top 500 anyway. But, yeah. Should have played that one game slightly better. I don't think there was any other relevant punt in the rest of the games, so I feel okay about that.